All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this year's Awana Grand Prix. We titled this year's Awana Grand Prix Victory in Jesus. So we're really happy to have you here. I'm Kevin McFlywheel McGackey, and this is my daughter.
I'm Katie Crankshaft McGackey.
So we're going to not wear masks for the race so that you can hear us properly. And we are family, so that'll be just fine for us. But the other, let me just fix my mic here. And then the rest of the race team, they're going to be wearing their masks and following the proper protocol. We're so happy to have you join us. We would have preferred to have you all here and have all the screaming kids, but this is what we're going to do, and we're going to have some fun with it this afternoon. So for the next hour, Katie Crankshaft and we're going to be playing around and having fun. And enjoying some races. So we've got 16 cars for you this year. So there's 16 cars that have been brought in. Your handiwork is really exciting. We're looking forward to reviewing the cars in more detail this year because in the past years with 90 cars, Katie, 90 cars.
That's a lot of cars.
That's a lot of cars. So the cars were going down really fast. It was hard to see everybody's handiwork. So this year we get to enjoy all of the work.
Some little details and fanciness on all these cars. We're going to look at that later.
Speaking of which, Colin's putting together a slideshow that he's going to put in. We're hoping to see that slideshow before the second heat. And what we want you to do is, since the YouTube has a chat window, if you look on the app there, you should be able to see a chat window somewhere in the top right. We want you to put in your vote for the best design. So we're going to have 2 awards today. There'll be one for the fastest car and one for the fanciest car.
Yep.
And then Katie and we're gonna talk about the funniest cars, but there won't be an award for the funniest car. There are some interesting cars.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that.
And I'll be looking at that chat window, so if you want to say hi or write a comment, if you have a question, go ahead. We might even read it out on the live stream. So go ahead, say hi, put a comment in there.
And then we also, Katie, we've got, because it's Victory in Jesus, we do have, and it's Awana, we do have some Bible verses in the race this year. So we will be talking about race-themed scripture.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's going to be a reverse sword drill. So we're hoping that you can recognize these verses that relate to racing and can send us in the correct verse reference. So there's no award for that other than the reward is knowing the Word of God. So we're looking forward to seeing your answers for that as well. We've got some fun stuff. I'll do some talking about engineering. We're going to talk about some engineering for making fast pine wood cars. And then also we've got some interviews. So this year we've got some live interviews. We're really excited to have Jacob and Emilio Presents do some interviews for us. So I'm looking forward to hearing what Jacob Clutch Drop and Emilio Axle Grease has for us today. And then we'll hopefully fit in some interviews with the race crew. The volunteers are here to help run the race, keep it smooth. So we'll have some opportunity to learn more about the track and how it all works, because when you have 90 cars, you're basically just watching the cars go down. You don't get to learn and see as much. Okay, so we talked about the voting, we talked about the cars. We do have a video from the 2019 race. We'll try and show that for you later so you can see what it looked like when you were all here. We so much want you here. Okay, so let's move on to the next point here, which is an interview. So we have our first interview. This interview is from last year's, 2 years ago, because we didn't have a race last year. Yeah, 2 years ago, the race winner for speed, Julia. She's got an interview for us that we're going to share with you just any moment now. Yep, here we go.
We are here talking with Julia, one of the many racers here in the Awana Grand Prix this year. Tell us, Julia, what is your favorite thing about Awana?
My favorite thing is memorizing verses. I also like the games and everything else.
Do you miss Awana?
Yes, I do.
I do as well. Hopefully things can get back to normal and we can get back to Awana very soon. What kind of car did you do this year?
Oh, it's a surprise.
Can you give us a little hint?
Okay. I don't know if it'll win, but it's black and white and cute.
Okay.
Very cute.
Is this your first time in the Awana Grand Prix this year? And if not, how many years have you participated?
Well, it's not my first year, so I've participated about 3 to 4 years. No, 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
Do you think you'll win the race this year?
Maybe.
Have you won before?
Yes.
What, did you win for speed or design?
Speed.
Nice. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, maybe. That year, I also had a lot of fun with that car. It also jumped.
Oh, wow.
It jumped off the...
Wasn't that great to hear from Julia? Julia's really excited. Her car is a surprise for this year. She wouldn't give any clues on her car, but you'll learn soon enough what it is. So while we're here, before we do the first heat, let's learn a little bit about the starting block. So I've got some questions here for our starter, Model T. Model T, how does the starting block work?
So we put the cars on each of these wood lines, and then all 4 of these, and there's a lever down here that I push up, and it puts bolts up to hold the cars before they drop, and then I pull a chain that drops the bolts and lets the cars just go right down.
So is there any way that one car can get an advantage over another car at the starting block, Model T?
Not other than good design.
Not other than good design. Okay, so, and do you line the cars up carefully on
Yes.
each track?
Yes, I make sure their wheels are straight and the wheels aren't riding on the wood blocks, they're free.
They're free to run. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you very much, Model T. Looking
Yeah.
forward to hearing about all the race. Okay, so for our next portion, we have a message here from our sponsor. So the sponsor is, I think they're called Into the Bible. We have here a video done by Hadassah. So we're looking forward to seeing this first skit done by Hadassah. So Colin, when you're ready, go ahead and share that with our viewers.
Good evening, viewers. My name's Hattie Hotrod, and I'm here for the Back in Bible Times Network. Today, I'm at the Valley of Elah on the Philistine side. There's a war going on between the Philistines and the Israelites are on the opposite side of this here valley. All that's been going on during this battle is Goliath, the biggest of the Philistines, the strongest of the Philistines, and the tallest, at 9 feet tall, has been accusing and shouting insults at the Israelites. Right now, there's been a rumor about a hero coming out to save them, though the Philistine side doesn't believe it. But right now, someone is coming out of the king's tent. He's just a boy, and he has no armor, no sword, no shield. He has absolutely nothing. He's coming towards the river right now. He's picking up 5 stones, and Goliath has just come onto the battlefield. Goliath is laughing and insulting David. He's threatening to throw David to the birds. This boy David, he's saying something along the lines of God's going to protect him. Goliath is laughing. He's charging at David now. Oh boy, David's in for it. David's swinging his sling, and he's just let loose a rock. It's hit Goliath right in the forehead. Goliath's falling. Oh my, Goliath's down. The Philistines are terrified. They're fleeing every which way. They're coming this way. Run! Oh! again, viewers. Apologies for the interruption. To be honest, I wouldn't be here unless it had been for that thorn bush that I hid underneath. Anyway, I was able to catch the hero. David, you look like you knew what you were doing when you were out there in the field with Goliath.
Oh, yeah, well, it's pretty common. As a shepherd, you have to fight off lions and bears and that are trying to get at the sheep, so.
You fight them off with just a sling?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
That must be scary. How did you feel out there fighting Goliath? He's like 9 feet tall.
Well, to be honest, I was actually pretty scared, but I knew that God would protect me through anything, so.
Through anything, yeah. I couldn't have said that better than myself. You know, I think we've learned something very important from you, David. We can trust God no matter what happens. Am I right?
Yep, you're right.
All right, well, that's it, viewers. I'm Patty Hot Rod, again, thanking you for watching.
All right, well, wasn't that just wonderful? Thank you very much, Hadassah, for putting that together.
Yep.
And we really enjoyed having that skit message from our sponsors. So at this time, we're going to start our first heat of races. So I just want to talk a little bit about the races. Each car runs how many times, Katie?
They run at least 2 times, so there's definitely a good chance for your car to have a good race.
Okay, so they run 2 times, and then we have Megan Speed. At the end, she's our judge, and if the car comes off the track or if she decides that the race needs to be rerun, Megan Duclos, she will make the decision, and we will trust our race judge's judgment on fair races, right?
Yes, we will.
All right. Okay, so I think we're ready to do our first heat. Is everybody excited for the first heat?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so Model T, if you could announce for us the numbers, we'll announce the first heat. Number 11 is Julia Bugatti Panda. It's on the bottom. 18 is Ardox Pipes, Titus. And then the next one? 48 we've named Moldy Cheese. 48 is Moldy Cheese, Weston Postma. And the one that's giving you a hard time, I don't know why Gonzo, the Great Gonzo, would give you a hard time. Number 3 is the Great Gonzo. And the Great Gonzo is Gilead Postma's car. All right, starter, you have the block.
A little bit of technical difficulties here.
He's just itching to get going, isn't he? All right, all right. You got him? All right, there we go. Okay. Count us down, Model T.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right. Yes, the first race of 2021. So who do we have first?
Panda 11. Number
11, first place.
Bugatti Panda.
Number 2. Gonzo, number 2. And third place? Moldy Cheese.
All right,
Isn't
Moldy
that great?
Cheese.
All right. What a great race, eh, Katie Crankshaft?
Yeah, it was good. That was actually really tight there.
It was tight. It was tight. A little tricky at the starting block. That Gonzo, he wants to go right away.
Ready to go. Yep.
All right, so we're going to set up our next heat. So those are pretty cool cars.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I think I really liked how unique Moldy Cheese was.
Moldy Cheese. I like
Yeah.
I like the name. We have named your cars. I hope you're okay with that. We got some fun names. You can always rename your car after if you like. So what do we have for our next heat, Model T?
Number 100.
Number 100.
American Muscle, Ransom Postma.
Nice.
Number 360.
Oh, the donut
The
by
donut.
Israel Postma.
Number 3.
The Yoshi Racer. That's our car.
That's your car.
The
That's your car
commentator's
from
car.
2017.
He's coming back.
Number 88.
88. The Dart.
The Dart.
Ooh.
Kellen Postma. All right, starter, whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Wow, he's running all over.
Yeah, somebody go fetch that car. He's gone to Tim Hortons for donuts. Oh, no, that wasn't
That's
the
not
donut.
donuts.
No, it wasn't the donut. It wasn't the donut.
That would be funny if it was the donut, though.
But look,
Next try.
what's the story, Mega Speed?
Your call.
Your call, Judge. Yeah, your call, Judge. What? Re-race? Re-race.
Re-race, okay.
Re-race. All right. Re-race. American Muscle gets a second chance. I think the big engine
Yeah.
maybe threw the balance off,
Yep.
and American Muscle just like popped a
to Timmy's.
wheelie and jumped right off the track. I'm glad nobody got hurt.
He was
There's
headed
no
to America.
spectators in the race today, so nobody got hit by American Muscle.
Or Canadian.
Or Canadian Muscle, yeah. Maybe you should have called them Canadian Muscle.
Muscle.
All
He's going
right.
so fast, he's headed to
Starter
America.
has the block.
Ready, set, go. That's the wrong one.
Woo!
Wow, look at that. All right, who's got first place, Mega Speed?
Ooh. First, American Muscle. Second, Yoshi Racer. Third, the Dart. And the donut in fourth. All right.
All right, sounds good. Okay, do we have more heats, Model T? We do?
All right, let's
All
go
right.
again.
Number 47. 47. 47. That's look at that car. That car's got fenders. Right at the bottom there. That's a 67 Mustang by Kellen Postma. Number 49. Oh, that's Sky Racer.
Last
Sky
year's
Racer
winner.
was the last Grand Prix winner in 2019. Julia's car. 16. Duracell. We named him Duracell. That's Joseph Oldham's car.
And look at those headlights.
I know. The headlights make it fast all by itself.
Oh, yeah.
Number 54. Mustang Babe Magnet by Gideon Postma. Nice license plate, Gideon. Yeah, I'm liking it. All right. Another car with fenders. Very exciting. You have the block, Model T.
Ready, set, go.
Whoa.
Whoa, we jumped the track again. Wow, so fast.
Couple wipeouts there, I think. So who got first here, Mega Speed? Pardon?
All right, do we have the placings?
In that order.
That order? All right, sounds good. So 67 Mustang won that race. Yeah, we have one more heat. All right, one more heat.
Here we go.
45. 45 is Big Red. Whose car is Big Red?
Big Red is Keaton Postma's car.
All right. Number 66. The Mustache Racer. You guys can't see it, but on the windshield here is a yellow happy face with a mustache.
It's
So
really
that's
cute.
Elijah's Mustache Racer.
I think it's the driver. I think the mustache guy.
46. Ford Mustang. Hudson Postma. We got lots of Mustangs here.
Yeah.
I presume they're not a Chevy family. 33. Who's 33? 33. Oh, 33 is Jacob and Emilio Presents. All right, you have the block. Model T.
Ready, set, go.
Whoa, look at that. That was a fast, what was Big Red?
Big
was really
Red
fast.
was really fast.
Yeah, maybe we should have called it Flash. First place. And
That was quite the
Emilio
race.
Presents.
Matched
All
his
right.
track color.
So that's the last heat for this first heat. All right. Well, thank you so much for running the race there, Model T. All right. So, what did you think?
There were some different problems there and some different winners than maybe I thought when I first saw the cars.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we should have a look at some of the cars.
Yeah.
Let me go grab a couple cars and bring them over. We can have a look at them.
Sure.
All right. So let's see here. Let's have a look at these two cars while the guys get ready for the next race. All right. So what I saw with these two cars, this one here, this one's really interesting. So number 18 here, who's his 18?
18 is Titus Oldham.
Titus Oldham. These guys, the Oldham boys, have got like headlights and taillights, but I think this guy is brake riding. He's driving with his foot on the brake the whole time. So I hope that's not slowing him down. And then I hear that these are nails for side pipes, and the nails. Where's the name? Ardox nails, I'm told. I don't know much about nails, but these are side
See the little
pipes.
side mirror? There's actually a side mirror on the car.
Look at that. Side mirror.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like got two side mirrors.
Look at this flame.
Very cool. And the battery and the switch. So the switch here turns it on and off. Isn't that cool? And the battery is the weight.
And there's even
Oh.
instructions for us.
Yeah, so turn on lights. See that there? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what we like about the cars this year is none of the cars were overweight. So that's good. There's a 5-ounce limit to the max cars. This one here, this was your car.
Yeah.
And there's lots of engineering, pine wood engineering that went into this car. So this car has got camber. I don't know if you can see that, but the wheels on this car are tipped off on an angle. And the camber, this has got negative camber, which you would pour on a car for cornering. But this allows the car to ride just on the edge of the wheels, which should make it faster. But to do that, you have to bend the axle, right, Keating Crankshaft?
I think so.
Yeah, and then we've got Yoshi Racer here, and then also some of the things for engineering. You know, we want to put the center of mass just about an inch forward of the rear axle. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
like the paint.
you like the paint?
Yeah, it's
okay.
shiny.
Well, and it's Yoshi, and
Yoshi's cute.
Yoshi's got a steering wheel.
Yeah.
He's a good driver. So, those are the cars. That was a funny one for sure. Okay, so the first topic that I want to talk about with Scripture is Christians running a race. So I'm going to read off the verse to you guys, our viewers, and I want you, if you have a chance, if you figured out how to do wow, it looks like everybody figured out how to do the chat. What I want you to do is a reverse sword drill. So we'll give you a little bit of time before we do the next heat, and send in your guess what this verse is, okay? So I'll read it off to you. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but to them also that love his appearing. So, I have finished the race. Go. All right. So we'll wait and see who brings that one up first. Okay. So I think you guys can get the next heats ready. And while they're working on that, we have another interview here from Jacob Clutch Drop and Emilio Axle Grease. So this time we're going to hear from Elijah about his mustache racer. Take it away, Colin.
Hey Elijah, we know that you are participating in the Awana Grand Prix this year, and is this the first time you've participated?
No, it's probably about my sixth.
What is the best thing you like about Awana Grand Prix?
Probably the race.
Tell us about your car this year.
I am using a car I already used. It was the winner for speed.
Oh, nice. You think you're going to win then?
Hopefully.
Do you miss Awana and why?
I miss Awana, and I miss it because I can't see my friends as often.
Yeah. Oh, it's been hard for everyone, and hopefully we can get back to Awana very soon. Thanks for your time, Elijah.
Welcome.
Thanks so much for having the interview done, Jacob and Emilio. And Elijah, thanks for putting in the effort to do that. Just a reminder that later on in the broadcast, there will be the vote, and you'll be able to vote on your favorite racer for design and put that into the chat comments. And our videographer, master of video, Colin, will tally up the votes for us. Colin Gear Grinder, I believe is his name. And he will tally up the votes for us and share that with you later. We'll award that. So now we're going to have the second heat. Right,
Yeah.
Crankshaft?
Let's do it.
Yeah, so the second heat is I think everybody goes again. Winners are out. So the winners, they're saved. The winners won't be going in the second heat. They are saved for the final and the semifinal already. They're already through. So these are second, third, and fourth place cars that are going to go into the second heat.
So we have less cars here to race this time.
So that means you can talk more.
Oh, jolly.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so that'll be the second heat. But first, we're going to have one more skit. So this skit is from, do you remember her name? Abby. I don't know. We had a funny name for Abby. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But Abby's got the next video for us on a skit. If we could share that now, Colin. Okay, thanks.
Hello there, viewers. I'm Abby Hanine with Back in Bible Times News, and today I'm covering the showdown between God's prophet Elijah and the prophets of Baal. We're here on Mount Carmel, and the two sides will each prepare a sacrifice to their God. The God that is the true God will send fire to burn up the sacrifice. Well, the prophets of Baal are going first. Wow, there's hundreds of them. What are they doing? What are they doing? It looks like they're dancing in circles. That's weird. Okay, anyway, they're calling to Baal. Let's see what happens. Well, we've been here for 3 hours now, and nothing has happened. The prophets of Baal are still dancing. This might take a while. And I'm back, folks. Nothing's happened yet. Elijah's been teasing the prophets, saying that Baal must be asleep or something. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Like, how are they not exhausted by now? Hey, can I go home yet? Thanks for bearing with me here, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Prophets of Baal still haven't gotten an answer from their God. But finally, they gave up. It's Elijah's turn now. Let's see, he's praying to God. He's asking him to answer his prayers so that the people will know that he is God. All right, and whoa, the sky is on fire. Whoa, God answered Elijah. Well, I guess the contest is over. The Lord has proven that he is the one true God and that he answers our prayers. Now everyone knows that the Lord is God. Well, that's all for today, folks. On behalf of Back in Bible Times News, I'm Abby Hanine saying thanks for watching.
Welcome back. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Abby and Hannah. So apparently this verse challenge is really hard. So we have a hint for you. This verse is in Timothy. It's one of the Timothys. There's two, 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy. Go looking.
All right. And don't worry if you can't find it. You want to put in the verse after. That's fine too. That's just fine. So we're about to start our second heat of races. So we're looking forward to watching the races. So we're gonna get set up for the next set of races here. Model T, who do we have racing in this heat? Number 16, Duracell.
The Mustang, Babe Magnet.
All right. Number 18, Ardax Pipes, Titus Aldum.
Yoshi Racer. He has his own sound effect.
I have to do it.
Oh boy.
All right, Model T, start us off.
Ready, set, go.
Nice. All right, looks like the Oldham cars got first and third. Which one got first? This one here. Oh, Pipes got first. Thanks, Nathan Faster. All right, that's excellent. Okay, so we have another heat. All right, next heat's coming up. Number 49.
Sky Racer.
Sky Racer.
Jacob and Emilio presents.
Nice. Moldy cheese. Who's moldy cheese? Moldy cheese. Weston Postma. And 88, the Dart. Kellen Postma. You have the block, sir.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tight race.
That was
a tight
tight.
race. Here we need instant replay. Who won that one? The Dart won that one?
Ooh, by a hair.
Look at that. That's really close. That was exciting.
That was a good race.
You know what it was?
What?
Sky didn't hit her afterburners.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it was. The Dart had. We
was
should
more
look at the Dart next. I
aerodynamic.
think we should look at the Dart next. That's a very simple engineering, and sometimes simple is elegant. All right, what do we got, Trevor? Model T. Oh, let me set that up for you. You got it? Nice. All right.
ooh.
60. 360 donuts. 360 donuts.
It's making me hungry.
Israel Postman. Oh, yeah. Snacky now.
I know.
What's that? Oh, mustache.
Yes.
It's the mustache
it's
racer.
the driver of the car.
It is.
Genius.
Yeah, the driver has a mustache. Gunzo. They're going to shoot him out of a cannon. Number 46. This is one of the Mustangs. The Mustangs are beautiful.
Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang, Hudson's
Hudson.
car. You have the block, starter.
Ooh.
Look at Gunzo go from the back.
Donuts.
From the back.
Yeah.
Donuts.
I think it's donuts, then Gonzo. We've got Mr. Mustache, and then the Mustang.
Yeah, 360 was the winner. Like he was heading to the drive-through. Nice, nice work. Is that all the heats for Heat 2?
I think that's a yes.
I think that's a yes.
I think that's a yes.
All right, so all the heats are done for Heat 2. Okay. All right. So what do you think so far, Katie Crankshaft?
There's been some really good races.
There have. Hey, Model T, could you bring us a couple cars to look at? Especially the Dart. I want to have a look at the Dart if you can.
Yeah.
And maybe one of those Mustangs. Pick a Mustang to bring over.
Oh, we have a funny comment here from Jacob and Amelia Presents. The donut won because it had the sugar rush.
The sugar rush.
Very
That's
clever.
great. That's great. All right. Now here's 2 new cars. So these
Wow,
2
this
cars.
is actually like cardboard.
Yeah, look, this one's like really thin piece of wood and like just a mass of metal
And
put at the
tape.
back, and it's taped together. And this is a long axle car. So see that? The axle is much longer on this car than that car. So that gives it stability going down the track. So as long as it's aligned, it'll go down the track really straight. And if you have a little bit of toe, so a toe on the
Whoa,
wheel where it's
McFly.
kind of bent,
McFly,
then
where you
it'll
going?
rail ride. What? Oh,
You there?
yeah. Am I getting carried away
A little bit, maybe.
on the engineering? Okay. Well, the dart. The dart is very simple but very elegant. I like that. And now this car here.
I love the orange. It's so pretty. Orange.
The orange. Yes. It's
Orange, yes.
Orange. This one though, this one has one wheel that doesn't turn at all.
Oh wow! I didn't.
Yeah, this one here, this one's been designed to run on 3 wheels. So with 3 wheels, you have less contact surface. So with less
Yeah.
contact surface, there's less friction, and with less friction, it goes much faster.
There you go again.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. And anyway, what's also cool is here you have, this one's got wheels that are exposed, and then these ones, the wheels are enclosed in fenders. That's pretty cool. So neat designs, guys.
Yeah.
Here, Model T, I'll give you these back so you can put them where they belong. All right.
Oh, we have an answer for the Bible verse challenge
All right.
from Julia.
And Julia?
Her answer is 2 Timothy 4, 7 and 8.
And that is it.
Yay!
Great job.
Good
Okay.
job, Julia.
So the next reverse slide drill. Do you want to read the next one off?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Set aside weights that slow us down. Now, for a Awana racer, in order to go fast, you want to build up your potential energy. So you want as much weight as you can to be legal and have that weight high so that when the starter lets the car go, all that weight converts to kinetic energy and it goes. I'm doing it again.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Anyway, you want to be at max weight for your Awana racer. But in the Christian life, we want to set aside the weights that slow us down. So I'm going to read the verse to you here. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us set aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So this scripture is talking about putting sin out of our lives so that we can run fast for the Lord, right? So that's our next verse for the reverse sword drill. Okay, so I think we are ready to do the next, what is it, the next interview. Oh yeah, so Jacob Clutch Drop and Emilio, I just like to say it,
I know,
Emilio
you just
Axel
like
Grease,
saying it.
they have the next interview for us with a couple of battery-powered headlight cars, the Alden Boys. So Colin, when you're ready, take us away.
We are here talking with Titus and Joseph, two of the racers here at the Awana Grand Prix this year. Tell us, guys, what is your favorite thing about Awana? Let's do Joseph first.
I like Awana, well, because lots of my friends are there and we can hang out and play together and have fun.
Yeah.
And because we can memorize verses about God.
That's great. What about you, Titus?
Well, I enjoy Awana for how we memorize verses and how it's also made fun. Like it's not just any old Bible school where you just stand around there.
Yeah.
They actually made it fun.
Yeah. Do you guys miss Awana?
Yeah.
Every
I miss Awana. It was fun and I miss it.
Yeah, I miss it as well. Hopefully we can get back to normal and we can go back to Awana, have some fun, memorize some verses. What kind of car will you do this year for the Awana Grand Prix?
Mine's gonna be like the shape of like a Porsche, and it's going to be black, and on the sides there will be red lines on it
Oh, nice.
with a tail fin and lights.
Nice. It kind of sounds like my dad's car. Are you guys sharing one car? Or do you guys each have a car?
We each have a car. I'm entering more of a drag racer kind of with big exhaust pipes and a cool flame job, and it's navy blue.
Nice. Is this your
And it's got the lights and tail fins just like Joseph's.
Cool. Is this your first time in the Awana Grand Prix? And if not, how many times have you been into it? Like how many years?
I have been in it since I was 3, so I would be in it for about let's see, I'd be in about 8 years actually.
Wow. It's a long time.
And I've been in it since I was 4. So I've been in it about 5 years, and this is my 6th.
Nice. Do you think that you'll win this race?
You can never know. Well, yeah, I agree with Joseph. You just gotta build your car, lubricate it, make it aerodynamic, and weigh it down perfectly. But other than that, you just gotta hope that you're on the right track and that you got the need for speed on your car.
Yeah. Have you won before?
Yes, I've won speed before. That's the only medal I've got. I've won 2 designs, both for my Formula 1 racers, so that must be a winner.
Nice. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, best of luck to the other racers.
It's great to have you guys in for an interview, and good luck on the race.
Thank you. Thank you. See ya. See you then.
All right, welcome back. Wasn't that great?
Yeah. I even love the helmets.
The helmets?
Like they did staging.
They did staging. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How did they get themselves in the cars?
Huh?
Well, they had helmets.
Yeah,
How
they
did
were
they get in the
holding
cars? They're not actually in the cars?
No, they're not in cars.
But that was really cool. We really appreciate all the effort, guys. That's fantastic. So before we go into our quarterfinals, semifinals, and our final, I want to talk to you about the finish line. So I'm going to go over to the finish line and talk to Mega Speed and get the lowdown on the track. You guys don't get to actually see how this works. So Mega Speed, can you tell us how does the track finish line work?
So there's that little bar right there,
This bar here?
and there's some sensors that are under it. So as the car passes through, the sensor, it senses the car, and then it lights up a little box at the end.
Oh, so this junction box at the back here. So how does that work? What's on the box?
I'm not sure they can see that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are little lights.
Oh, little like red lights or something?
LED lights. So as the car
LEDs?
goes-
Okay.
Yeah. So as the car goes through, then the lights light up and first, second, and third. And I guess there's no fourth, so.
First, second, third, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then what stops the car from like going off the track and through the back wall and onto Southdale?
So at the end, there's like a layer of foam so that the car stops right there.
Oh, okay, like a braking area, like a bobsled braking area?
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
like
but
that.
without the ice and the snow.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Thank you, Mega Speed. Thank you very much. Isn't that exciting? All right, so our next race, we've got some cars coming up, but for this race, because it's the quarterfinal, only first and second are going to move on to the semifinal. Zach, yeah, that's the way it works. The final? This is the semifinal, Model T says. This is we're getting right down to the end here. This is the semifinal. All right, who do we have, Model T?
Number 18.
18. Ardox Pipes, Titus Aldham.
All right.
360.
That's the donut.
That one makes me hungry
I
every
know.
time. Is it Boston cream? No, it's got a hole in the middle, so it can't be Boston cream.
A maple?
Maple? 88?
The Dart.
The Dart. All right.
There's only 3 cars on this race.
You have the blocks, sir.
Oh, that's tight.
Close. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I hope you guys could see that at home on the finish line video. That was so close.
That was very tight.
What do we got, Megan? Or
Mega
Nathan
speed.
Faster? The Dart? 360 got second, and Duracell was a good runner. Duracell was a good runner.
That
was
Ardox
exciting.
Pipes.
Ardox Pipes?
Yeah.
All right, Ardox Pipes. All right, Model T, what do we have next? Oh, you got to put the starter up. There we go. Number 11, the Bugatti Ponda.
Ooh.
100.
100.
That American muscle?
Yeah.
Canadian muscle.
North American muscle. 47. The Mustang, or the 67 Mustang.
That is so cool looking. Look at that. Look at the
Shiny.
headlight detail on that.
Wow, I haven't seen
It
that
just
yet. We
look-
gotta look
it-
at that car next.
It just went, okay, we can look at that one next. That one just wants to go, like right away.
It's like Gonzo.
It's like Gonzo.
Yep.
All right.
I think that's Big Red.
Big Red.
Rearing to go.
All right. They're making you work for it, Model T. All right. Yep, you got the blocks here.
Ready, set, go.
Wow.
Panda, the Bugatti Panda.
Bugatti
first.
Panda first.
There was
Who got second? Mega Speed.
the blue one?
All right.
I think
so
that was 67
first and second.
Mustang.
Thank you, Nathan Faster. Isn't that amazing? That's so great. Is there another heat, or is that it? So
that's
next up
it.
is the final. We're going to the finals. Wow, that's exciting.
So we
what do you
have-
think? What do you think, Crankshaft?
There's less cars. There's a lot less cars now.
Yeah, there's a lot less cars. All right, did we get an answer on the reverse sword drill?
Yes, we did. We had 2. They came in at almost the exact same time.
Whoa, a
Both-
tie, just like the race.
Yeah, both Kellen and Ransom. Hebrews
Nice.
12, verse 1.
All right, so the set aside weights, that's Ransom and Kellen, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So we have another one.
Well, were they right?
Yes, they were right. Yeah, Hebrews 12, verse
1.
Of course, they're correct. Yeah. So the next reverse sword drill we have here is to stay on track. You can't win the race if you go off track. You can't get to your destination if you go off path.
We've seen a couple cars flip off of the track already, and most of them didn't make it to the end.
They didn't make it to the end. If you don't make it to the end,
You can't win.
no, you can't win. But again, we don't win on our own,
No.
right? In the Christian life, we have victory in Jesus. But if we want to stay in the race, if we want to run the race to the best of our ability, we have to stay on track, right?
Yeah.
So here's the verse for you. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Right? Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. So stay on track. All right. So what else do we have to talk about?
We have a comment here from Julia.
Okay.
She says, Bugatti Panda has its paws on the track.
Oh my. And here's the Bugatti Ponda right here. So Bugatti actually, she weighed in a little lighter than the other cars. She came in at 4.5 ounces. She's shorter too than
She's
the other cars. Here's the
definitely
donut.
small.
So she's quite a bit smaller.
Look at the 67 Mustang. That one's way bigger than this one.
way bigger.
Look at that comparison.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So small could be fast,
Yeah.
can it?
Obviously.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so. Look at that. What's that? Is that a rear airfoil? Is that for aerodynamics?
You tell me.
No, I think it's a tail.
Slideshow's ready.
Slideshow's ready. All right. Thanks, Model T. So I think we're ready to do the slideshow for the design votes. Colin, how long will it take for the slideshow to go through? 20, 30 seconds? Okay, so for 30 seconds, we're going to throw the slideshow up on the screen. We want you to note the number of the car that you think is the best design and to put that in the chat window. And then later after the race, maybe Saturday or Sunday, Crankshaft and myself, we'll go through and tally it up and tell you if we don't have it during the live broadcast. Okay, Colin, let's see all those cars. Okay, so we've done all.
Those were some pretty fancy cars there.
They were.
So go ahead and put your favorite in the chat box. And if you have a guess for the verse, you go ahead and put that in the chat box too.
Should I read that again?
Yeah, read
Katie
that again.
Crankshaft? Okay, so the verse again, teach me your way, Lord, lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. So teach me your way, Lord, lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. All right, well, we're getting down near the end of our broadcast, the Victory in Jesus 2021 Southdale Bible Chapel Virtual Awana Grand Prix.
That's a lot of titles.
It is, it is. I'm trying to catch my breath and get a drink. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we're coming up on the final. Remember to put your vote in the chat window, and we'll catch that later. So is this the very last race? The very last race. So this is the big one.
Take a look at some of these cars before we put them down the track.
Okay, Model T, you want to set up our cars for us? Number 47. We should have these cars memorized by now.
I know, we really should. There's
Yeah.
only 16. This is 67 Mustang.
Kellen Postma. It just wants to go. It's the big block on the front of that.
Yeah.
It's a big block of wood.
Get some help
This is
here.
great. I like this event because I can use all the dad jokes I want. Bugatti Panda.
Julia McGackie.
What did she say? The fastest thing on four paws?
No, I think she just said the paws were on the track or something.
Paws are on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bugatti Panda, ready to go. the 360 donut. So
Hungry.
yeah, the donut. Israel Postma. Does the winner buy donuts?
Ooh.
And then the dart. It's just simple elegance. I like the dart.
Who's the dart?
Who's the
Where's
dart?
the
Is
dart?
Kellen Post? Kellen's got,
He's got
two
two cars in the final.
Well done,
What?
Kellen. Very good. Two very
Wow.
different designs too.
Yeah.
All right.
We ready
Model
for
T,
this?
when you're ready. We're so excited.
On your mark. Get set.
Oh, there they go. There they go. Oh, it's close.
That was close.
Donuts for
Ooh,
everybody.
Donuts!
Donuts.
And
Woo.
then Bugatti Panda in second place.
Bugatti Panda second place.
The Dart in third.
The dart.
67
And the
Mustang
big
fourth.
block, the 67 Mustang. Can I see the Mustang for a second? So before we celebrate the final, I just want to show you guys the workmanship. Here, let's go to our desk. This is really cool. There's a lot of effort that went into this car. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but there's tail lights on this car, and Kellen's put windshield wipers, and he's got headlights. And I think this one, yeah, this one might be a three-wheel runner too. Anyway, these are the first fendered cars that we've seen. So there's our winner, 360 Donuts.
Donuts! And we have Israel Postma.
Israel Postma. Congratulations, Israel. Great job. Great job to our Awana Grand Prix winner for 2021. So
Yeah.
isn't that fantastic? So just before we head off for this year.
We have an answer.
We have an answer. Oh.
We have an answer from Jacob and Emilio Presents. Psalms 25, verse 4. Are they right? Are they right?
Ooh, close. Close. Nope.
Not quite.
Nope, not
You
quite.
have a little bit of time to try again, I think. Tiny bit.
All right. So this one here, I think this one fits, eh? This Bible verse right here, the car designer creation message. So, this car didn't just happen to spring up out of the ground. Some wood kind of come together and accidentally become this. This
get
car
covered in paint.
had a designer, right? This car had a designer. Someone had to sit down with this block of wood and say, I'm going to make a Mustang. And that designer had to draw it out and imagine what it was going to look like. And they put a lot of effort into making this block of wood into what looks like a Mustang, right? So, when you think about yourselves and your life, and you look at ourselves, we're created, right? We're designed. We're wonderfully made. So the message for this one is, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. So again, the verse for the next verse is, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. So our winner this year is 360 Donut. Congratulations. Wow, this has even got flames on it. Congratulations, Israel. Second place went to Bugatti Panda, Julia, and the Dart, Kellen. Congratulations, guys. Fantastic job. So we're really happy to have you guys all here. And I just wanted to finish off with a little message on victory in Jesus. So, but thanks be to God, He gives us victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. So in life, in the Christian life, we have to remember that although we put effort into it, it's not our works that save us. Although we put effort into living out the Christian life, it's not our work that seals us. It's all by faith. It's all faith in Jesus. So as we are convicted by the Holy Spirit, when we learn that we're sinners, we have to understand that it's not any works that we can do that help us to win that race, to get that prize to go to heaven. That's all been done on the cross. Jesus died for you on the cross. He paid for your sins when He was on the cross, on that block of wood. And when we put our faith in Christ, when we put our faith in the finished work of Jesus, He tells us it is finished. He finished the race for you. So when we put our faith in Jesus Christ to be the Son of God and that he died for you, then you too can have victory in Jesus. And if you've put your faith in Jesus Christ today you have victory in Jesus, and you're a winner here as well. So we thank you very much for joining us. From myself, Kevin McFlywheel, and Katie Crankshaft, we thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you next year in person.
Yeah.